week is pressing and outletting drill, as you can see on the board here. The drill is broken into two sections. We have the red side, who are in a 3v3 on this side of the field, that is the full width of the field, and another 3v3 on the other field, which is cut in half down the middle. Sometimes you play this game with goals that way, across the width, but we've changed it so that the goals are on either side. The reason for this being is it brings a bit more tactical awareness into what you're trying to achieve in your training session. To explain the drill, the red side's attacking this goal and the black side's attacking this goal. So apart from that, it's a normal hockey game. To create an extra number, the red side can carry the ball over the line to make it a 4v3, or if they can, just hit it straight to one of their team members for a goal. Black side, in this instance, are screening the red side, but also if they do win turnovers, they're counter-attacking against that goal. So it's pretty much a normal hockey game, just with different parameters on how the game's played. Some of the objectives of the game and things that you can look to work on with your side is pressing to keep the ball on one side of the field. As you can see here, the red's got a 16-yard hit or a free hit, and the black side's doing a good job to try and not let an easy pass or, in some instances, carry across the middle line. For red, their job is that they want to obviously get the ball on the other side so that they can score the goal, and how they can do that is by either playing through their 3v3 and carrying it over, or by making good leads and good passes and then playing hockey from there. A couple of things that we really want to look at for our side when we're pressing is that we should see, when the ball is on one side, the whole team into the middle of the field, which is obviously marked out by the middle line. This shows that our midfield players aren't over here marking their players, which would then create a space for these red players to jump into. They're already pressed across to the centre of the field, so that they already protect that space and that they're supporting their front three that are in the press. That obviously makes it a little bit harder for the red side to get the ball over the line. There's obviously the aerial options for some players, but they need to think about how they can get it up higher up the field. So by pushing some of their players higher, having a middle player in here to try to narrow the press down, and then now they're attacking on what is like a right or a left baseline angle. These tactical things start to come to the game. It's really, really good because you actually start to see players thinking about pressing and outletting and shaping and marking and some of those aspects that you try to get in your training sessions all the time, but you don't actually always succeed in doing. The last thing that is really interesting when you play a game like this with the two sections is sometimes teams have more success just playing with a 3v3 and just passing the ball compared to playing with the 4v3. Because they just seem to take too much time in trying to create the extra numbers. So the moral of the story is play what you see, play hockey. If you create an extra number, good, but don't be afraid to just give the pass that's on. Because if you do that, you're going to have success if you execute well.